Here we are, LECRAE backstage, Rock the Bells, 10th anniversary. How's it feel?
Man, it's amazing. 10th anniversary, man. It's crazy, you know, for me to even be invited here. You know what I'm saying? I'm a part of something that's big. It's a legacy that I'm a part of. It's crazy.
You know, last night we celebrated 50th anniversary of Eazy's birthday.
Yeah.
10th anniversary of Rock the Bells.
Yeah.
And 20th anniversary of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
It's crazy.
Seems to be a lot of history going down, a lot of exciting things, you know, for the future.
Yeah. It's wild. It's wild that I've been alive to get a glimpse of every single one of those situations. You know what I'm saying? So just to, and it's all influenced me in so many different ways. You know what I mean? Just the, you know, even some of the political stances that NWA took. You know what I'm saying? Just with trying to bring to light what was happening in the community. You know what I mean? It's crazy that hip hop has been a force to be reckoned with for that long, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
You know, it created dialogue, got people talking. You know, whether you were on this side or believe that or question this. You know.
Yeah.
Start people talking, you know, and that's always a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now tell us, what is your roots here? How did you get involved with Guerrilla Union? Where does it go back, and how'd that all start?
It goes back me a couple years with Murs, you know what I'm saying, and just being able to connect with him, and came out to the Paid Dues Festival, and man, and that was kind of my first, like, you know, introduction to the whole camp and the Guerrilla Union camp, and you know, was able to come out, and there was a lot of skepticism because, you know, I'm real sincere about, you know, my faith and I, you know, but I believe in freedom of speech, and I'm gonna do what I do, and came out, man, and just had a great turnout, great show, and it's been on and popping ever since.
Well, you know, there's, you know, music is an art, and then there's the person, you know, behind it, the creators of it, and really, no matter what you believe in, it's really only a part of you. You know, I mean, the end result is you can like the music and have a different faith.
Absolutely, you know what I mean. Like, and that's the whole thing is we're all connected uniquely, humanly. You know what I'm saying? We all have human experiences that we all connect with on different levels, and we all have different ways of dealing with the circumstances that life throws at us. And so, you know, I'm just giving my unique perspective, my unique take on it all. But you know, it's love, and I appreciate everybody who respects and appreciates the art and the music.
Well, again, I know it's important to cross over and let people take the music on the basis of what it is, and not predetermine, you know, anything or try and put anybody in a box. Sure. You know, did you have to diligently, you know, work at that to get people to understand? You know.
Yeah, you know, for me, so I grew up, you know, as I remember being a teenager, and I didn't really have a faith. You know, I just loved connecting with music that told stories and that helped me understand the struggles that I was going through. So growing up without a biological father, growing up in the community dealing with drugs and gangs and the whole situation, all that stuff was a part of my existence. So when I heard music that talked about it, I connected with it. And, you know, then, you know, when I became a Christian years later, it was the same thing. It was really still just communicating life experiences, you know what I mean? So it wasn't really this new thing like, oh, what is hip hop and how do I do this? Because all I know is the Bible. It was like organic, you know what I'm saying? It was me being authentically me. I'm a part of hip hop culture, you know. I've always been it. It's like me trying to deny that I'm a black man, you know. It's who I am. But you know, but my faith has shaped some of my views and shaped me as a person, and it made me more mature. It made me respect people and things in life in a different way that I usually wouldn't, and that's what I put in my music now.
Sure. You know, the business has changed so much. You know, the opportunities for someone to really chart their own course, you know, start your own company, your own movement, your own festival, you know, anything like that's been, you know, more than ever. But it seems like there's a glut. You know, anybody can make music now. Anybody can upload their music to iTunes. Anybody can put their video up on YouTube, no matter how bad it is. You know, so how do you work within that world? It's increasingly, you know, without filters and, you know, more of everything, but you have a blank canvas. You can paint it any way you want it.
You know, it's like a catch-22 the way the music world works now, you know, the industry, so to speak, because right now there's more access than there's ever been. There's more opportunity than there's ever been for an artist to get their music heard and for people to connect with it and hear it. But that means there's more room for bad art, for bad music, you know what I mean? So
more traffic.
Right, more traffic, you know what I mean? But the thing I like is that it makes people appreciate the good art that much more, because they're constantly being bombarded with like stuff they don't want to deal with and they don't want to hear. And now the fan can choose what they want to hear and what they don't want to hear. And so, you know, I like that because that still challenges me as an artist. You know, it's not a label telling me, you know, I'm good enough or not good enough. It's the people, it's the consumer saying we don't want this or we do want that. And so it just challenges me to grow in my craft and to be better. And I'm 100% independent. You know, I'm a co-owner of my label, and you know, I'm an entrepreneur and I stand for good art. And so it doesn't mean just because I'm doing it independently that I can just throw out whatever I want to throw out because I'm getting you know, the profits from it. It's man, I want to serve these people, man. I want to make music for the people.
And also because, you know, being independent, you're in business for yourself, but you don't have to be by yourself. You can network with all these other companies. There might be a large label that wants to distribute you, all that without giving up the ownership.
Absolutely.
Without giving up the control of profits or the, you know, the ability to make a living out of this.
Absolutely. You know, at the end of the day, man, it's business, and if you know how to do business and you know who to talk to, and it's we all in the people business. That's what I think a lot of people forget. Like, it's not really the music industry, it's the people industry, and you got to know how to deal with people, and you're making music for people, and you're connecting with people, and you're doing deals with people. So, you know, it's meeting people, it's knowing people, it's connecting with people, and you know, that's always the way it's been, and that's the way it's gonna be. It's relationships, you know, and
yeah.
And so, man, get your indie hustle on, man.